On to some music shit. I tried to, not speak on this anymore because I just felt like it wasn't really worth talking about. But Kanye West, final thoughts, final feelings towards him as an artist. Not gonna say person. I don't judge his personal life. It is what it is. Cause half the shit he say he right. He just should use it in another way. Like people look at him like, oh, he tweet too much. He say crazy things. He ain't saying half the crazy shit that y'all think he's saying. Because actually the shit he's saying, he right. How many artists y'all like that you feel deserve a Grammy? Right. So it is what it is. But he announced a new title for his album and gave us the reason why, and I looked at it like, all right, that makes sense. You know what I mean? If you have siblings that are like in his age bracket that remember that game system, you understand it. But first of all, what the fuck does that got to do with music? The title is one thing, but what type of music are you going to develop to fit that title? That's that. Two, when did you become such a nerd? You know what I mean? Like, I get like the teddy bear and like the graduation cover and all that type, situations. But at the same time, you never really, as long as I known Kanye, like have you known him to be a nerd and really dive deep into that world of that type of, anime and, like Lupe, that's something Lupe would do. You know what I mean? And the other, like, I think, what's his fucking name? I cannot think of the nigga name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. What's the name that did that video with Gina Aiko? What is his fucking name? Fuck, I can't think right now. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Him. Yeah, but Kanye, I don't really know. Like, we still don't even have The Life of Pablo on iTunes. We don't have the final version of it. I still feel how I feel about the album. Take the songs 14 of them, and the production, great album. But when have Kanye ever put out 2 albums in a year? Like, why are you doing what every other artist is doing? Like, why are you oversaturating your brand? Like, you're not that artist like that. See, this is the problem I have with Kanye. The more he bigs himself up and says he's this great artist and everything like that, which he has the background to prove it, but when you're doing moves like, say, a Future or a Young Thug, it leaves us to be like, what the fuck? Why are you watering down your brand? Like, why? Like, the way you leave the game is the most important thing. Like, when Michael Jordan had all them championships, people feel he should have retired then, right? Boom, go out on top. When Jay-Z did the Blueprint, people feel, boom, he should have retired, went out on top. Lil Wayne, Carter 3, boom, retired, go out on top. But why are you, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I mean, if the music comes out, and I'm going to say it now, if it comes out and it's just a step above what you did on Life of Pablo, it's over with. You shitted away your whole legacy. You know what I mean? I gave you 808s and Heartbreak. I gave you Yeezus. I kind of gave you the Life of Pablo. Cut the bullshit, and 14 records, fine. Whatever the case may be. But if you do another fucking album where it's just like, where's your greatness at? Where is the talent? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you better come with the most incredible body of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the era you going with as far as the video games and all that, you better go find all the people that constructed that goddamn console from that era, and we better get the most amazing packaging. You better have video game sound bites within the album as far as the production. You better make it a thing. Because if not, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But then, who knows? This can be another deploy for us to get attention, and then he comes out with some other title and some other music. It's like, this is bullshit, yeah. Just do the fucking Good Fridays. You would shock the world if you did a mixtape and it was dope and gave it away for free. Do something different, but not another album. People are still really digesting the Life of Pablo. I mean, some people had a verdict. It's whack as fuck, which is weird because if you say you thought Yeezus was cool and 808s was your shit, then how couldn't you like the new album? So that's why I was like, a lot of fans when they said that, they really didn't make no sense. Like, I've listened to his old catalog the last 2 weeks, and it's like a lot of people that did their reviews was full of shit. It didn't make sense. It really didn't make sense, and it's just like, but I said that. I said people was gonna do that with the album, but yet they praise this album, but then say this one is, what are you talking about? People retracted even saying that Yeezus was better than this, but they hated Yeezus, right? It only went gold, correct? Or did it turn platinum? But what I'm saying is, when it came out, everybody fucking hated that album. Even I got dissed because I liked the album and thought it was dope. He tried something that was different, was like, alright, you know what I mean? I don't really know the influence from why you did that. And then I hear the influence, but it's like, okay, it's different. You know, it's kind of hard on the ears, but I mean, once half the song's over, you can go to the next record. You dig? So that was weird to see people say that shit. I was like, wow, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. And shout out to Lil Uzi Vert. He actually loved 808s and Heartbreak. I just found that out on the interview. I was like, yeah, that album dope. You know what I'm saying? But we understand it's the 808s, the boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. And his favorite song, I think he said, was RoboCop. It's my shit. But I like Street Lights, though. That song is just shit. Anyway, yeah, Kanye, you better just amaze us with this shit. Just crazy shit. Now, this whole thing, hashtag fake, Taylor is fake. Like, what is she fake on? You know what I mean? I'm not saying because I like her music or I think she's a cool little pretty bitch. But, yeah, okay, if you said it was cool and then for your Grammy speech you did some, that is kind of fake. You know what I mean? I was like, wait, what? But in this day and age, everything's on video, everything is recorded. So if that was a real conversation, I'm quite sure it's on film somewhere. Like, you are Kanye West, like, you the most self-centered motherfucker we know. So I'm quite sure if you really talked to her, somebody was around filming that shit. Because you're the type that would have proof, right? I mean, you're in that world, so it got to be footage of that. So until the footage come out, I'm like, I believe Ye, but yet, come on. Yet you're at SNL, somebody's recording that, and that comes out. So you telling me you was on the phone with Taylor Swift and her people, and no film, no nothing? That's a toss-up. But I digress. Anyway, I mean, how do y'all feel about Kanye title? You know, he put out a new song, but I can't find it. It's somewhere on my Facebook page. I heard it's pretty ill, but I haven't heard it, so I can't, speak on it. But I said that. I said, watch when the album come out, music is going to start flooding the market, and people going to be like, God damn, this is dope. Holy shit. I told y'all that. I said that's what he was going to do. The music that, he just threw that on the album and whatever the case may be. The Real Life of Pablo album is dope as fuck. I guarantee you it's dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Kanye know it's dope. I don't know why. He must have some power at Tidal to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it should have been a mixtape. That's why I don't understand. If you got the real album, and you don't want to put it out, why give us that shit? It should have just been a fucking mixtape. Simple. Those songs should just been Good Friday songs, and then it's like, here go the real album. Because I do not believe that's the real album. I do not believe that. You can't keep releasing dope song after the album, and it's like, whoa, this song definitely tops that song, so what the fuck were you doing? But that's that Gemini shit. You feel me? I understand that, but it's like, I want the real album, Kanye. I'll pay double for the new album. I really would. If you put that shit at $19.99, I would be buying it and the physical. But I'm not stupid. That's not the real album. I don't care what you say. I know that's not the real album. You being you, that's not the real album. Go back to MTV Punk'd, and I will never stop bringing that up. The way he was getting angry over that film for the video, remember that shit? That's not the real album. You wouldn't shit on your own history, your own legacy, just like, come on, bro. You do not think that's the greatest thing. To me, 808s is better than that. I'm not going to say it's better than Yeezus, but 808s is better than that. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. That's just what I think. But Kanye is Kanye, man. Like, why could he be mad at him? He ain't doing shit he ain't done. It would be great if this nigga ran on stage at the Oscars and shout out Straight Outta Compton movie. That would be hilarious. But we know they ain't letting that nigga in the building. But I just think personally, I love when Ye does shit like that. I think he's standing up for, what he believe in. Half you motherfuckers, if you was an artist, you would love him to do that. I'm quite sure you would do it. You feel me? But it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about his album title. I'm out this bitch.